Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Micro Investor, where we do technical analysis and price predictions on many different cryptocurrencies every single day. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about Ethereum and picking up where we left off in the previous Ethereum video. Now, what we're seeing right now with Ethereum is it is having a lot of consolidation. It's really tightening up within this wedge pattern here. This is here on the 4-hour chart, and you can see that it really hasn't had much price movements at all over these last few days. It's been just very consistent with trading sideways. So at some point, what we're going to be seeing is that Ethereum is either going to have a price breakout to the upside or a move to the downside as this consolidation at some point is going to be given out. And we can see how this has also really tightened up within this wedge. So if we were to see a move to the upside, of course, there's still that expectation that if we were to go up a little bit, we would then end up seeing that price come down. And I think that might be the most likely situation, at least at this moment. The market's just in a very bearish spot right now. And that's just, of course, due to the whole FTX situation, how that just completely crashed the market and the way that now people are thinking about crypto. And I don't think that whole FTX thing is over with. I think that there's more to come, and that's where I think that we're going to be seeing that price of Ethereum and Bitcoin and many of the other cryptocurrencies come down one more time. Now, in the case of Ethereum, though, the nice thing is it is not doing as bad as Bitcoin, because Bitcoin did end up just recently finding a new 52-week low, which Ethereum has not yet. So the technicals for Ethereum are not in that much of a bearish case. And even if we were to see it come down within one more wave, or I should say subwave to the downside, then I would think that Ethereum still would be within a wave 2 from these much larger wave impulses, which I'll pan back in a little bit and we'll go through that. But at least as far as things right now, just looking at these current price movements from the time that FTX had just crashed the crypto market, we were seeing some moves to the upside with Ethereum, and then of course the price then ended up giving out. So when we look at the Fibonacci retracement here, and we look at where it was in the beginning of November, where we had started our first wave, then that came down within around the 382 Fibonacci level. We went up on a wave 2, came down on a wave 3. We can also say that this was a wave 5, and that's one theory that we've already come down to a wave 5, and then we're currently in that process of seeing now a wave 1, a wave 2, and then possibly a wave 3, because nothing on the technicals tells us anything otherwise. It doesn't tell us that we are within a wave 4 with a wave 5 to the downside, or within a wave 1 or a wave 2 that could be going to the upside. So I'm still thinking, though, that we had that one more move to the downside, so I'm not throwing that out yet. So I think that if we were to look at the wave 4, that went up to that 50% Fibonacci level, and then at some point I think that we're going to be coming down, and that's a real possibility. So when I talk about how low could we be going, I'm just going to take this over to the wave 4, and we'll look at that Fibonacci price movement that we could be expecting. And within the first wave, we went to the 382 level. And I'm thinking within the wave 5, I think it's going to be going at least one level below the Fibonacci level that the wave 3 was in. And I think that's really possible. I think that we're going to be seeing the price of Ethereum go somewhere within the range of $1,000 to $900. Even though I think that many people don't think that Ethereum is going to be dropping below that $1,000 price, I think it's just a possibility that could easily happen. Now, at that point, though, if we were to look at this, we were to pan back, you can see how we had our wave 1 that had started at that 52-week low with Ethereum that was at a price that was around $880. So if we were to go close to a price around $900, we would still be able to call that a wave 2, because we went from that $880 price for the wave 1, and then we completed that at a price that was around $2,000, and then we came down within our wave 2 from this. And if it was to take us within that range of around $1,000 or maybe a little bit less, then we can say that was a wave 2, and then we would expect it to go up within that wave 3. And then in that case, if you were to look at that, then we could possibly be seeing the next move that could take Ethereum to a price that could be somewhere within the range of $3,000 or even more as a possibility, I would think. I also would not rule out the possibility of this wave 3 going upwards around the price of $3,600. But obviously, that's taking us into 2023. I'm not trying to sound like this is something that would happen here very fast. So if that was the case, and then we were to see Ethereum go up within this wave 3 to a price that's somewhere between $3,000 to $3,600, that would be a great price movement in my opinion, and that would be retracing where we were at when we had completed this wave 4, when the price of Ethereum was coming down. And that wave 4 was surprisingly right at the beginning of the second quarter of 2022, which that was the worst quarter drop for Ethereum that we've had within this whole decline. And that was where we went down from that price around $3,600 and then went all the way down to our 52-week low. So if we were to just retrace that from waves 4 to waves 5 to the downside, then we could be seeing that possibility of going to that $3,600 price, I would think, within the wave 3. And that would be a really nice case scenario if that was to happen. But obviously, I mean, it's all up in the air. We'll have to see how it all plays out. But I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about this. Do you guys think that this could be something that could happen? And do you think that the completion of this wave 2 from these larger wave impulses, do you think it has one more leg down to complete a wave 5? We call it a microwave in this case, since it's not actually our subwave. Do you think that has one more move to the downside from within this pattern here? Do you think that it's going to be dropping and then coming down to go within that price range between $1,000 and $900? I would like to know. So hopefully at some point we also see it into this bear market. But I don't expect that the whole FTX drama is going to be complete too soon. I think that we still do have a while to be sticking it out before we do have a good idea about what's going to be going on with the market. So I think that this could be taking some time, and that we still got to weather for the storm a bit. But I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about the possibility of seeing Ethereum when it goes up within this wave 3, whenever that's going to be. That it is able to reach that price between $3,000 and $3,600. Now, obviously, this will take us into some time within next year, so nothing too quick. But I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions about that. So, with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. I talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum every single day, and then many other altcoins as well. Thank you for watching and listening, and I will see you all in the next one coming out very soon.